Yeah, man, so I really took apart this dash for absolutely nothing. Yeah. I wouldn't have had to do any of this. Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I will be attending the Commodity Classic here in 2026 for the very first time. I'll be there the last 2 days of the show. I'll be spending most of my time in the Novo Nessus booth number 2955. And then I will also be at the Success of Biologicals event on Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon. Guys, go to the event, stop by the booth, come say hi. I want to have a chat with as many of you guys as I possibly can. All right, now back to the video. So a couple of videos ago, I showed off my new to me truck. It's a 2014 Peterbilt 579 with a PACCAR MX-13 engine. And I've hauled a little bit of grain with it. It's been great, except for the fact that the last time I ran it, I didn't have any heat. And it's very cold outside. So I got it started up today. I'm gonna see if the heat works, and if it doesn't, probably gonna unhook it from the trailer, bring it in the shop, and see if I can figure out what the heck is going on with it. It's been cold. It has been very, very cold. Oh, by the way, I bought a semi-trailer. It's nothing fancy. It's actually my brother's old one. He went and bought himself a newer one, and I just bought his old one. So it's definitely not new to the farm. It's just new to me. Okay, I actually have it turned off right now. Let's go full blast. I have it set to as hot as it goes. Ooh, that's cold air coming out. Let's give it a second. Everything's still blowing cold, but the engine's not that warm yet. I do want to see if the heater core pipes are hot. So unhook the hood. This is a hard one to do. So here's the heater core right up in here. This is warm, and this is warm. Now that does not mean that the heater core is working, because there is a pressure release valve. So if your heater core is plugged, it will actually bypass the heater core and keep the coolant flowing. So it could be a plugged heater core, but for the fact that it just went from hot to cold, I'm guessing it's a blend door. Got the truck all the way warmed up, still cold air coming out the vents. So I'm gonna unhook the trailer and pull it in the shop and let it warm up, and then start tearing that interior apart. Fun stuff. Buy a semi, they said. So much more efficient. Yep. Oh, I need to remove this first. Okay. I do have holders for all these, but that'll be good enough to get into the shop. Okay, let's put this down a little bit further. Okay, 2-speed, push it in. The handle. This is the worst part. I can never get it. And we do have like a little handle so I can sit out here and pull on it. But they're in the 2 semi trucks that are currently being used to haul grain, so that's not here. Give it a shot. Okay, let's get this inside. All right, so the truck's been sitting for a couple hours and did some research. I'm pretty sure it's a blend door because the heater core pipes were warm. Could still be the heater core. My thought is to take out the panels inside and then see if I can get a flathead screwdriver to actually turn the door itself to go from AC to heat, and then just take the motor off for now, order a new motor in, but I don't think I'm gonna need AC for a long time. It's like 10 degrees outside, middle of January. So I'm gonna grab the camera from here. There's a whole bunch of screws around here. I gotta take this panel off and then maybe this panel, because the main blend door is behind this kick plate right here. You're so professional. You're like,
I'm just short.
Mine doesn't have heat working, but the truck's fine. My dad and brother's truck right now is currently outside, not running right because it won't regen. So glad. I'd rather have this be run. So these trucks have like 5 blend door actuators in them for all the different settings. There's 2 here, and then they keep getting further over and over and over. And if you need to replace like the defrosting one, I think it is, you gotta take the entire dash out of the truck. Thank goodness, it sounds like the one that's broken right now is just behind this panel. Because I hate interiors, hate taking them apart. Do not want to take the whole dash out. Let go of your other hand.
No, because
just hold it. Just hold it like this. She's sitting back here, holding it like it's a steering wheel, like it's 2 and 10. Hey, Jason. Thank you. Every time I ask her to hold the camera, she's sitting there like this. Okay, here you go. I can stop making fun of you now. All right, but I took 2 screws out. Oh. I think apparently there's a bunch of clips in here now. I hate interiors. Passion. Do I need it? Oh, well. I just yeeted that screwdriver out the other door. That stupid handle, passenger handle, gets in the way. What was that? Well, that was a screwdriver that I threw out the door. Got it. Those bolts are hard to get to. So this is the idea that I have to get to them. Aha! Golden. Why they needed so many bolts for this, I don't know. Why do you need 3 bolts that are that long for a stupid grab handle? Took me like 3 minutes to use a ratchet to get that thing out of there. I think it's fine threads too, or finer threads. Oh, there's another one. Of course, a wiring harness is in the way of this one. Mm-hmm. Yep, that pisses me off. Got it. Oh my gosh. I don't mind fixing my own stuff. I'm so glad I'm not a mechanic. Okay, what am I missing now? My flashlight. You know, for how popular these trucks are, I thought there would be like instructions all over the internet how to do this. There's really not. It's actually kind of disappointing. This is getting a lot more involved. I had to take off 2 panels. I didn't think I'd have to. Now the door seal. Just to be fair, I don't know if all this is necessary or not, but I can't figure out another way. Oh, there's another screw. So many screws. I think they're using the finest threads too, because everything takes 45 turns. The screw should take 4 turns. It should take me a minute to unscrew a screw. It has to hold two pieces of plastic together. Why? Another screw. Nothing to it. Okay. So, I just missed it, but I turned the key on. This motor was just sitting here going, definitely something wrong with this thing. So, I don't know if I hope the door isn't broken. I hope it's just the motor itself. I'm gonna take it apart and I'm gonna see what all needs to be done. Because if it's a bad flap, then I think this whole box needs to come out, and that's a bigger problem. So I just kind of reached in there. I was able to turn that flap. I'm just kind of curious to see what happens here if I just turn the key. Oh, the key is on. Okay, what if I turn the fan on? Now, if I turn it from heat to air conditioning, nothing's happening. Oh, see, now it's turning. Interesting. I guess the thing to do now would be to turn it on and see if we get heat. How warm was the air coming out of it now? I mean, I guess we're inside. I can't really determine. Okay, that was actually better than I thought. There is definitely warm air. I mean, the engine isn't exactly hot, but there's definitely warm air coming out all the vents now instead of cold. So, hopefully it's just like a $20 part. I'm not gonna buy a Peterbilt one. I'm just gonna go buy the cheapest one I could possibly find, because based off my research, they all suck. So you might as well buy the cheapest one you possibly can and run it. So since the last clip that you have seen, some time has gone by. It's probably about a week later. I had to order some parts. I went on a snowmobile trip, and now I am back with my truck. Now, since the last time you have seen a clip, I have actually taken this truck on 2 trips. The first time, the heat did not work, and I figured that out after I had left, because, you know, this truck's still a little bit cold when I left. I'm like, he's probably just not, truck's probably not warmed up enough for the heat. And then I drove down to Nebraska, and it was so cold. It was 20 degrees outside. It was obviously no warmer in the cab because there was no heat. So what I actually ended up doing was I put the motor back on, and then I figured out by asking ChatGPT how to do a relearn on the HVAC system. In fact, I think I printed it out. It's just sitting here on the floor because my truck's a mess. Yes. I literally copied and pasted this from ChatGPT, and now my heat works. So I took this all apart for nothing, so that's fun. But while I'm in here, I might as well replace the heater core, because you remove these nuts right here, and you remove the hoses on the other side, you push it out, put the new one in, add some coolant, call it a day. It looks fairly simple to do, and I know that they are known for, getting plugged or leaking or whatever. So I bought one online. I'm just gonna replace it while I got the dash all tore apart. Might as well. Maybe prevent some heating issues in the future. And maybe I'll take the hoses out and I'll shine a flashlight in and it'll be super clean. I won't have to worry about it. We'll see. I have also purchased some other goodies for the truck while I was at it. I purchased, what did I all purchase here? I think these are Glad hands. Yep. Bought a set of Glad hands because my red one does have a leak on the seal. I think it's right in here, but these things were so tight I couldn't get them apart, so I'm gonna take it apart all the way and then just put a whole new Glad hand on. They're really cheap. I don't know, both of these like heavy duty ones are like, I don't know, 30 bucks for the pair maybe. Not bad. Got some air filters, I got some lights, and I got air filter, some lights in the heater core. So these are lights that will go. Actually, I just need to replace the one. It's just that one with the burnt side on it that needs to be replaced. So it's a backup light. Okay. Oh, I forgot my... Oh, that's sitting in my house. I got some like metal polish stuff that's supposed to really help clean off electrical connections. Because I do know that the connectors on this light are not good. But this is the only one that doesn't work. I hate these stupid round rubber lights. I can never figure out how to get the actual light out. There we go. Get the rubber gasket out. Yeah. I mean, let's check out the corrosion on that. I got some stuff at home that you're supposed to be able to put on it, leave on it for like 5 minutes and wipe it off. It's supposed to make those a lot better. You can definitely tell these were cheap, but I don't think they're going to come out. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, they're really cheap. I wonder, ooh, can I reuse the old rubber? Maybe it's just that the new rubber gasket is kind of crap. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's better. We'll try it out. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. Because, of course, this connector right here is ever so slightly different than this one. They couldn't make them the exact same. Shocker. Well, that was a little bit of a bust. Is that not metal? Oh, that's cast. That's not magnetic. That's not magnetic. Is there anything that's magnetic on this truck? I guess this is over here. There we go. So that was a little bit of a bust. Thank goodness Amazon does returns. So those are being sent back. And then I did find a website that had the actual correct light on it. It was $8 with $6 shipping. And on Amazon, it was 14 bucks. So basically within a few cents of each other. I bought it from the independent website because whenever I can, if the prices are similar or cheaper, I like to buy off of independent websites as much as I can. So that's what I did. That should be coming in here sooner or later. Thank goodness. I mean, legally, do I need to have that light in? I'm sure I do. But it's you know, I have a trailer connected. Nobody ever sees it. It's a reverse light. So it's not like it's that important, especially when you have a trailer connected. So I'm not too worried about it. Now for these glad hands. These covers on these stock ones are very strong. So I haven't driven this truck a ton yet, but I figure I got about 16, 17 hours in it. Let me figure this out here quick. I'm going the wrong direction. And it's a very nice truck. For a 2014 that I paid 20 grand for, 500,000 miles on it. It rides and drives so nice. I mean, oh boy, this is gonna be tough. The newest Mac that my dad and brother have is what, a 2019, I think? This is a 2014. And for long trips, I mean, don't get me wrong. Mac's a beautiful truck. Knock on knock 'em. I'd still buy a Mac one day. But not as comfortable to drive as this thing is. Oh boy. I can't get any of these things loose. This is gonna be a problem. Okay. Take drastic measures here. Yes. Get that on there. Oh. And not fall. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. What if I just put my body weight down on it? Oh boy. Huh. Yes. Oh. got it. There we go. There is still some thread locker on the threads. So I think that and that together should be dandy. Now I'm not going to replace them both. The blue one still works fine. I'll keep the blue one though in case the blue one does start leaking. I'm not a person that everything, I don't know. Especially for a semi truck, I don't need to have both of them the exact same. As long as they work, I don't care. Some things I'm like that. You know, some things everything needs to be perfect. Some things, eh. To be honest, a semi-truck is, I don't know, it's like an evil necessity, I guess would be the best way to explain it. Because they really kind of suck. They're money pits. Doesn't matter what brand you buy, they're all money pits. They're maintenance pits. They're licensing and insurance nightmares. They're kind of, yeah, they're a necessity evil. I wish my selling points were like a mile away and I could just hook up 3 700 bushel wagons together. But that is not the case for me. Frankly, this is the only efficient way to haul in my grain. So, as long as it works, I don't really care. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty proud of the semi. Like, it's a nice truck for someone in my situation, but my luck, I would replace that blue handle and then it would start leaking. So I went over to the vise and I did get the little connector taken off the original Glad hand because you can buy these little Glad hands so cheap. Might as well just have a couple of those on stock too. But something I noticed that's really weird is the inside of this Glad hand smells like straight up fungicide. It smells like someone poured Mervis Neo or Maravis Neo or whatever you want to call it into the end of the Glad hand. Ah, why does it smell like fungicide? That is so weird. And now I suppose to do the part that I've obviously been procrastinating on because I don't want to do it, getting this heater core replaced. So, according to the videos I've watched online, should be right behind this cover. Behind here is the AC condenser, FYI. I think the condenser, no, evap core. Yeah, I thought it was a filter and I tried to remove it. Turns out it's connected to air conditioning lines in the hood. So you can't replace, or you can't take it out without undoing the AC system. So there it is. There is the heater core. Let's just get some of these bees wings out of here. Honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of debating this. The heater core works. Like, the heat works good. Do I dare take it out? Because maybe it's already been replaced. Do I dare mess with it? Or do I just keep my other one? And if this one ever stops working, I have a spare. I mean, the new heater core was like $35. It wasn't bad. I'm just really starting to doubt myself here. Why? You know, don't fix what isn't broken. And honestly, I mean, just looking from this angle, it looks to be in pretty dang good condition. I mean, obviously I can't really see in there that well, see how dirty it is or anything, but there's no leaking or anything. I don't know. I just really don't want to do it. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, it is clean. I'm sticking my flashlight in there. The fins are clean anyways. I don't know about the internals of it, but Heat's working. I don't know. Maybe I just don't mess with it. Worry about it in the future. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, man, so I really took apart this dash for absolutely nothing. If I would have known about the HVAC relearn, yeah. Wouldn't have had to do any of this. Well, you live and you learn, I guess. So, might as well start putting the interior back together. But I do not remember what order this all came apart in. I think this piece is first. I kind of got a whole pile of stuff over here. But I do remember it was very order specific. Like one thing would not come out unless the other thing was out. I'm guessing it's the same way going back in. Vision of me, I was in it. Ooh. Did this go this direction? Wowzers, why does this not look like it goes here? But I know it does. Huh. Okay. This has to click together here somewhere. Like that. Okay. Now where is the piece that this clicked into? That appears to be missing. Okay. That went there-ish. That kind of fixes that problem. Okay, why won't this snap in now? If there's one thing I really hate, it's interiors of vehicles. They just... I've never come across an easy, nice one that doesn't fall apart yet. Seems like they all fall apart. Just a common occurrence with this stuff. Okay. Starting to go back together. Honestly, this whole assembly process is not as bad as I thought it'd be. Now, off camera, I did actually find a really good way to wire up a John Deere MTG in here. So that way I can track my truck on Operations Center, John Deere Ops Center. So that way it's really useful during harvest. So like if I'm combining and I have a friend that's trucking for me, I can see how far away he is. So that way I know whether I should be going back and forth in the main field, if I should be messing around on the end rows, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. But I didn't really show that because, well, I don't know. It's kind of a sense of security, I guess. I don't want anyone to know how it's wired, so that way if someone steals my truck, they don't know what to do to disable it. So if my truck's stolen, I can just look at my phone and see exactly where it is. Look at that. All back together, finally. That did kind of suck. It's after midnight now. Also, my windshield wiper fluid isn't working. I found that out on the trip. And you can see how dirty my window is. I'm gonna guess this little pump right here is dead. I think that is another fairly common part that people replace on these, and they're pretty cheap. But I better check to make sure it's power getting to the motor before I go and replace the little motor. Of course, I don't really have anything that will work very good. This might be a two-person job. This might be a tomorrow thing. So I need someone to press that button while I do this, because I don't have the right stuff. I gotta hold it. Okay. I was here till like 2 o'clock last night. I got my full interior put back together. I even got an MTG installed so we can track this one.
Okay.
That won't work for a little bit though. So turns out the previous they had an electronic log in it, obviously, because they were a commercial company. So their electronic log they left in here, and it had a cellular antenna and a GPS antenna.
Oh, so
and keyed and constant power.
So you could do the...
So I need an adapter to plug it into the John Deere, but I'm 95% sure that if I plug it in, I can use the antenna and everything that's already built in.
Oh, cool.
So I need you, I think if you grab like this and push in, I'm pretty sure that's the,
Okay.
because if I sit here and I hold it like this, the windshield wipers start moving, but no liquid comes out. So while you're doing that, I need to get my little electric tester here. Test this out. Give me a second.
You have to push a button on the end too?
No, you don't have to push a button, just the...
Yes, the end.
Yep. Okay, well I got power. Okay. Well, there we go. I think I'm done with my rig for now. I did replace the cabin air filter as well. I forgot to do that on camera. It's nothing too exciting. Okay, I was going to keep my heater core. It was actually like 140 some bucks. It was a lot more expensive than I remembered it being. So I'm returning that as well. Yeah, go hook up to my trailer. Okay, I got the trailer hooked up. Let's test my glad hand. It's already way quieter back here. No leaking. Sweet.